Hey guys, I'm Rogan and this is my rant. We believe in the diversity of thought here on this channel. Today, I've got some bullet points right here. I know, sacrilegious, I know. But I'm going to be talking about how to be an independent thinker in this day and age because I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there that don't even know they're stuck in an echo chamber. And I made a dedicated video in the past about echo chambers, but today I'm going to make a video about how to become an independent thinker or a better thinker over time. And this is what I've done over the years, and I hope it helps. So if you like interesting self-improvement content like this, hit that like button. Helps out the channel a lot. Hit that dislike if you don't like it. Subscribe, it's free, and the notification bell. You know if it works or if it doesn't. You'll know. And I will love to hear what you have to say in the comment section down below about this topic. So let's get into it. So, how to be an independent thinker. Rogan, how do I become an independent thinker? Or maybe I think I'm already an independent thinker, but I'm not. Well, I'll tell you. First thing, avoid excessive social media use. Try moderation. Try to limit your screen time to less than 2 hours a day. Or if you want to be even more hardcore about it, less than 1 hour a day. But still watch my videos. That's my plug for the video. But yes, YouTube can be dangerous too if you spend too much time on YouTube. I completely understand that. So I always take breaks and stuff like that. But when I say excessive social media use, when you're always thirsting over girls on Instagram, or you're always looking at like people who are better than you, and what are they doing? What are they up to? They're only posting their wins. They're not going to consistently post that they had a bad day, or they got a flat tire, or they lost their job, or they lost $1,000 at the casino. They're not going to do that. They're just going to post what they win. So you're not seeing the whole picture. So remember that if you don't feel good about yourself, remember that the only person you have to tell, like when you win, when you get a win, is yourself. And you can tell your parents or some trusted friends, but you don't have to post it all over social media, okay? It's bad for your health. You're trying to one-up people and get these fake synthetic emotions and dopamine through likes and stuff like that. So if you have social media, fine. If you use Instagram for your business, great. But don't let it consume you. All right, next point. So now, don't be fully on the right or fully on the left. Form your own opinions and values, etc. Somewhere in the middle, or mostly disconnect for politics in general. So what I just read there is that if you're barking at either side, if you're on one side of the political aisle and you're barking at the other side saying like, oh, you're bad and you're this, then you already lost. You have fallen victim to an echo chamber, and you think that your side is better than the other when they're both shit. They're both ass, okay? So this is the ranting Rogan coming out of me, right? There's one side says a few good things, and then the other side has some other good ideas, but they can never meet in the middle. They're always at each other's throats. The Senate and the House of Representatives are always divided, and sometimes presidents can't get anything done because they can't meet in the middle. Like, if you want to take 3 points from one side and 3 points from the other side, and of those points agree with a few things in each point, then you're becoming an independent thinker. You're like, oh, well, so I actually have these beliefs for myself, instead of believing that, the right is going to take democracy away, or the left is going to take democracy away, or, oh, they're going to take my guns away. It's like, oh, they're going to take away my right for an abortion. It's like, it's so stupid, okay? You have any idea how big of an undertaking that would be to just do that? They're not going to do it. All right. That being said, form your own opinions. I'm more in the middle. I'm more independent. I agree with some things on the right and some things on the left. But this isn't meant to be a political video. It's just the political point is something very important, how to become an independent thinker. Listen to me. Okay, good. Now, do things for yourself first and others second. Now, it's good to be empathetic. I am an empath. But it's good to worry about yourself first. Take care of your own health first before you spend and dedicate time to helping others. Do things for yourself. If you're busy and you need to get something done and someone is nagging you, don't always say yes. Don't just say yes to everything. Remember to think for yourself and be like, is this gonna benefit me right now, or do I need to journal or take a nap? Okay? So do things for yourself. Now, reading books or listening to podcasts. Me, I'm pretty dumb when it comes to reading. Because like I'll read a chapter or I'll read half of a chapter and then my mind will start to wander and then I can't refocus on actually reading the paragraphs in the book. That's why I listen to podcasts, or well, not necessarily podcasts, but they're audiobooks on Spotify. I've been listening to books on Spotify and I can actually retain the information, and I can actually stay focused. So sometimes reading a book or listening to a podcast or an audiobook is a great way to open your mind because it's a little bit more separated from the online world. So now this one's going to be hard for a lot of you, especially some of you millennials. I'm a millennial, but some millennials and Gen Zers and stuff like that. Say what's on your mind. Tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. It's always good to be polite. I'm done looking at my notes. But it's always good to be polite. But when you have a person you really care about, it's like, how you doing? It's like, oh, I'm good. It's like, no, really, like, how you doing, bro? Like, how are you with your goals and your feeling? How are you feeling? Tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. Sometimes when you're in a certain social scenario, I get it. You're just telling people what they want to hear, and you're being overly nice because you don't want to cause any conflict. I understand that, but if you're always just telling people what they want to hear, you're not going to get anything out of it. They're not going to get anything out of it. You have to be an independent thinker and be just like, you know what? This may come off a little rude, but maybe that would actually help someone. All right, guys. Thanks for watching that video. I really enjoyed making it. And subscribe. It's free. And notification bell, comment section. Tell me what you think. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. I'll see you next time.